All right, guys, how's it going? So I need to touch on a particular transfer rumour that's doing the rounds today concerning Liverpool Football Club, tell you where it's coming from and all that. Because it really does make a difference. Because you start to see people discussing things, retweeting things and whatever, but they don't probably know where it's coming from, some people. So we're going to touch on that. I made a video earlier today talking about the new LFC kit and said, be aware today of counts, making big claims. I've seen a lot of exclusives today on these LFC accounts. In fairness to this one, there is no affiliate link to the new kit, but I don't know if they will mention it in the comments or something. I don't know. Irrelevant, really. So this is coming from the infamous Indie account on X. I know it's slightly off screen. You can't see it. You're not missing anything, trust me. So this account earlier today said, Liverpool fans, be sure to follow us. We have breaking news at 11 a.m. This gets you all excited, doesn't it? The reality is, if you've got news, exclusive news, you don't fucking sit on that, right? Because you want to get it out there before. If I get some news, right, some fucking exclusive news, and it doesn't happen very often, right? The news is very well controlled, which is why you have to be suspicious of these accounts that always have exclusive news, right? If you get exclusive news, you don't say, I'll publish it at 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock. You fucking post it there and then, trust me. So straight away, we know it's bullshit, right? Well, the grown-ups on here know that. So, breaking news at 11 a.m. and true to this account's word, there was breaking news at 11, right? And it was an exclusive with a flashing red light emoji, a serious business. Exclusive, Liverpool have contacted Chelsea again for the availability of Levi Colwill. Liverpool believe Levi Colwill wants to move to Anfield, right? So that's the source, all right? Now that account is more of a parody. It's obviously someone taking the piss, but people believe it, this account. And I'm not knocking that account because, you can say, well, he's a fucking idiot, he's this, that, and the other that runs the account. But the reality is, he's making a few bob from that account. Now, when you see accounts with quite a few followers on social media retweeting other accounts that they're not really connected with, what usually happens there is they're being paid to do that, right? And that particular account, Indie, does retweet another Liverpool account, because I've seen it, one that is, if you go through to that website of that account, is so many adverts it's untrue. And what that means is, or what some people might think, I don't know this as facts, is that account is paying for awareness via this account that's got all the followers. Does that make sense, right? So it'd be like, if I went on there, if I contacted that account and said, I want you to retweet this, they'll say, yeah, all right, 50 quid, all right, for one thing, something like that, 30 quid, 50 quid. I don't know how much they would charge, I've never done it. Anyway, so as we know, Colwill is a player that Liverpool have sniffed around before and been linked with multiple times. He's an outstanding player. As Brendan Rodgers would say, he's fantastic, right? I think he's 21 years of age. He's under contract until 2029, I think, with a year extension, I think, available on top of that. He's a centre-back. He can play on the left of defence as well, very versatile. But you see, Chelsea might have to get rid of some players, raise some money, right? So I expect to see some departures at Chelsea, but he'd be one that they'd want to hang on to. You'd imagine that. I think he's been linked with PSG and other clubs and stuff, but I think a lot of clubs, a lot of the credible journalists, when they touch on these links, they'll say, yeah, he's a great player, they'd love to sign him, but it would be difficult to prize him away from Chelsea. So imagine how difficult it would be for us. Although there always has been a suggestion that he'd be up for a move to Liverpool. I'm not sure whether that's true or not. I think these accounts want you to think that because it makes you get a bit more excited. So what you have to do now, I think, is with every transfer link that comes out at the moment, we have to say, is that an ongoing link, that player that's been linked with us many times before, like Pedro Neto, which we know was a Jurgen Klopp, he liked him. Obviously, injury problems and things like that might put a few people off. I kind of think that link might now go away with Jurgen leaving, but you just don't know, do you, right? So then if new links start to come out, new names come out from more credible people, you're going to start thinking, right, is that Michael Edwards now? Or Arne? I don't want to say his surname. My videos keep getting flagged when I say his surname. It must rhyme with or sound like another word if you spell it differently. is it the new Liverpool? Well, he's not manager, is he? Head coach or whatever. So what I want you to do is when you see that this is nothing to do with that really, but when you see different transfer things coming out over the coming weeks, try and look and think, oh yeah, he's been in with us ages, him. So was he one of the the previous coaching staff's links, or is this a new one that sounds like an Edwards signing? Do you know what I mean? That's important. Colwill has obviously been linked with us for a long time now. Even if we said no, that was someone Jurgen wanted. He's leaving now, so that link dies. You might think that. But if you know anything about football and you're a football person like Michael Edwards, you would look at that player and think, well, he's a good player. We'd like to see him at Liverpool. So the link doesn't necessarily die. An existing previous link doesn't necessarily die if and when Jurgen leaves, if Jurgen was the one that fancied him before. Does that make sense? Hashtag no homo. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to tip you off. Just this is what I look for. You know what I mean? As soon as I see new links, I'm like, hang on a fucking minute. When was he linked with us? Who was it that was rumoured to like him within the club? You know, a lot of staff are going. Some core staff to do with recruitment are staying, right? So previous links could remain. So anyway, there are people now, because I monitor this, discussing Levi Colwill, quite, all over the interwebs and on the, they've got the members' website here behind me. Look, how cool is that? And I just want, that you, like by the end of today, so you might go, oh yeah, see Liverpool are trying to sign him or have made an approach. I just want to tell you where it's come from. And because it's come from that India account, you can dismiss it like that. There you go. All right. Can you hear that? Does that mean I'm going to get a text message or a phone call? I never answer my mobile phone anyway, unless it's someone in my phone book, do you? And even then, I don't fucking answer it. Yeah, so that's it, guys. All right. Great player. What do you think? Do you think there's any chances of getting him? The thing is, you can have a link like that, which is complete bullshit, but it wouldn't be a surprise if you saw that link genuinely appear in a month's time or a few weeks' time, and because it's a player that Liverpool would be interested in, right? But does that mean that account was right today, or were they just being clever? Like predicting and looking and using the nodle. You know what I'm saying? I know you think I'm here as a bit of a party pooper, but I'm looking out for you. Trust me, on the rare occasions when someone comes out with something that is worth, paying attention to, I tell you, I'll say, yeah, they're a really good source. Sport Witness, for example, fucking great. Do you know what I mean? But the majority of the football rumours in this industry is bullshit. And there's a reason for that. It's to, get interaction, more people visiting your website if you've got one. All right, I'm not going to mention the account, but I can think of one that's terrible for it, a Liverpool dedicated one. Or it can be maybe no affiliate links or any advertising, but a lot of followers that are then paid to retweet and promote other people. And like I said earlier, just be careful today because, the new kit is out. So a lot of these accounts want to get a lot of interest to see their affiliate links. All right, guys, I'm sorry if you think I'm being a bit too granddaddy, but I'm looking out for you. If you appreciate this video, please thumbs it up. If you want to leave me a comment, please do. That account follows me, by the way. I'm not slagging it up. I'm not slagging it up. I'm just telling you. I think if you had a private conversation with the person behind that account, they would say to you, just fucking laughing it. Do you know what I mean? So if you like that shit, that's fine. Yeah, leave me a comment. If you want to buy me a coffee or a beer, hit the super thanks button. I love my peoples. I'll give you a shout out in tomorrow morning's briefing. Please read the video description. Join the newsletter. It's free. The chat room's free. Get in there. Connect with me on social media. I love my people that watch my videos. You know what I'm saying? And also the information regarding the new project that I'm working on, that you can come in as a partner with me if you want, or just be a follower of that, the Fabrizio Nositolio, maybe, and Friends, maybe, YouTube channel, where we're going to have some fun and stuff. That is in the video description as well. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'm fucking starving. It's 7 minutes to 1. I'm going to fade away if I don't go and get my dinner. And Remy, I've told Remy off a few times. I've tried to record this video about 3 times previously, and he kept getting off the settee, scratching his ears, farting, fucking, I was like, shouting at him. He's laid down now. He knows he's not supposed to move. So, right, here's our main man, our new head coach. That news will be broken in due course. All right, guys, take care, and I'll speak to you soon, I hope.